Welcome one and all to the YTFA podcast, where we discuss current events, give advice, and review some of the YouTube videos that you send in to us. Without further ado, welcome to the family. Today, both Spark was having some technical difficulties, and Parnell Animation, good old Jack, is at a wedding for his cousin. So I have with me Neo Mifwa
Hello.
and
I am alive.
And as our special guest, Kizit.
Hello. I exist.
Yeah, so Kizit, usually whenever we have like a new guest, I try to ask a couple questions. I actually haven't done this in a while, but I've been trying to get into the at the moment it's just two questions. I'll probably, I don't know.
It's all good.
But the first question is, which YouTubers inspired your content? Like, who kind of inspired what you do?
Oh man, it's been a long process to try to like figure out what I exactly want to do on YouTube. I've tried a bunch of different things in the past with multiple channels. Let's see. Noodle's a big inspiration. Obviously, yeah. I kind of like found his content like right when I started like making stuff. So I was kind of bummed out because I thought it was like super unique, and then I found him, but he's still a super cool guy, and I definitely sorry, I was drifting away from my mic. I definitely get a lot of inspiration from him.
Mm-hmm.
Other stuff like Ice Cream Sandwich, a lot of animators.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having trouble with thinking of like specific YouTubers just because I watch so many. But yeah, this is just a nice format that I do to kind of get my thoughts out there.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I can definitely see a bit of Noodle in your content. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the second question is, how do you come up with your videos? How do you like come up with what topics to talk about? Like, what is your creative process?
Oh, so it's it's extremely hard sometimes to come up with video ideas, but what I've kind of been doing recently is I just bought like a notebook off of Amazon, and then I literally just like scribble down any word or anything that comes to my mind, and then when I'm ever trying to figure out a video idea, I just look at that, and then it's kind of almost like a snowball that eventually leads to the video idea.
I really need to start writing stuff down.
I like that concept.
I really need to start writing stuff down.
It's really helpful.
I've gotten into the habit of, if something comes to mind, I'll just grab up my cell phone just to hit the record button on the camera, just like note for future me.
It's another way of doing it.
I actually have done that a few times. Just recorded myself saying the thing, and it sticks in there.
Yeah, that can work too if you don't want to if it takes too long to physically write out something, and you just want it like just there.
Oh yeah. See, for me, my content, a lot of the stuff, this is the weird thing about a lot of my videos, is that most of it spawns from just either an object or just one really stupid idea. And from there, it just kind of writes itself.
Yeah, a lot of it is from like just asking questions. Like a lot of times I'll be like watching like a TV show that I really enjoy, and then I'll just ask myself like why I like it, and that leads to just other questions, and then I'll eventually get to like a video idea.
It just occurred to me that we never really actually properly introduced you and what you do on your channel. So why don't you just say, like,
oh yeah,
what your channel is, what you do.
Okay. Yeah. Well, no, everyone knows me. What are you talking about, dude? No. Man, I still haven't like fully come up with like the elevator pitch for my channel yet. So I have trouble like describing what it is that I do, but I make I guess video essays would be a way to describe it. Commentaries. I just talk about basically anything that comes to my mind, and in a little like kind of semi-animated format.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way of explaining
Kind of
it.
see all, review all.
But yeah, I guess on to our main topic, that being the fact that YouTube needs to be more transparent with its creators. And primarily with... Have you heard about this weird thing that's been happening where YouTube has been taking down just random gaming videos for supposedly support of violent organizations? Just random videos.
I have not heard of that specifically.
Yeah.
I've not personally heard of it on the gaming channels. I've heard of it on some other channels, like mostly based on like the commentary channels or the T channels. The T channels getting hit for bullying and harassment, and the commentary channels getting hit for weird things like child endangerment, which is kind of.
But like
strange.
the weird thing is that like YouTube needs to like. I feel like more people would be receptive to YouTube's video takedowns if they actually did anything about it. If they actually
like you said, if they were transparent about like
if they're transparent,
what happened.
if they say, because like when it comes to like a copyright claim, they go, okay, this is the timestamp, this is where the violation happened. Like it's very obvious what you are supposed to take out or remove or alter. When it comes to something like, but yeah, when it comes to something like removing a when it comes to something as extreme as like child endangerment or support of a violent organization or something like that, they don't give you any examples. They don't give you a timestamp the same way that they do for a copyright claim.
Exactly. I think that's an important distinction, actually, because when people bring up like YouTube problems, they kind of just lump in like copyright claims with all the other stuff that happens, and there's a lot of different problems there, and I think that was an important distinction, because you're right, like something like child endangerment, like how do you define that in the video? Like where do you say that happened?
Yeah.
Exactly. It's like where was this child and why was he endangered? The other thing that really annoys me about it is the fact that you can fight it, but then they send you back, oh, this still breaks community guidelines, still breaks the rules. A manual person reviewed it. And I'm like,
sure, manual review. I feel like
that.
It's like a 50-50 chance whether or not you actually get a human in a manual review.
Yeah.
More than likely, they watch the first 15 seconds, and if they didn't really care for it or if they didn't agree with it, it's like, waste of time. Reflag.
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to talk on this specifically, because mainly the main thing I've had is like copyright claims, which, I mean, my channel isn't. I don't have, like, it's not monetized or anything, so I really don't care when something gets claimed. But I did have a channel like a long time ago that did get taken down for, really, I have no idea why. And I was super young at the time, so I didn't really understand what was going on. But yeah, it's puzzling and frustrating, and I feel like a lot of like game studios, I think, can be very transparent. Like on Twitter and stuff, they're just like, when they make a mistake, they can be transparent. I think that'd be like an example for YouTube to look at. I know it's not really the same because YouTube is a giant mega corporation now, but
the other thing that annoys me about YouTube is when they double down on something that they know is wrong. It's like whenever like a glitch or something is pointed out and hundreds of people are suffering from this glitch, or maybe even in the thousands some points, YouTube's like, oh, well, we're not having this glitch because we're not experiencing it, therefore it's just something that you guys are doing. You need to clean out your cookies or clear out your cache.
Yeah.
No, it's your guys' problem. Come on, fix it. acknowledge it at least.
Oh, well, there's one glitch that may or may not have contributed to Dream's success, that being the how YouTube's community tab had worked when it was first, like, kind of, like, how, what am I trying to say? How, like, basically, for the longest time, for, like, several months, it was shown that, like, if you just, like, spam the community tab, specifically with, like, polls and stuff, then it'll actually, like, recommend your channel more to people. It'll actually boost up your videos in the algorithm. And people have...
I think that's still partially happening, too, because there's, like, channels that I've never even heard of or don't even watch videos, don't even know who they are. I'll just see a random poll pop up on the thing. It's just like, are you an awesome YouTuber? And it's like, yes.
Yeah,
no,
I get you.
And it's just like, who's this? Of course I'm going to say yes.
because yeah, like, a while back, like, I think, what was he? Oh, Spiffing Brit is a YouTuber that, like, made a video about this, made a video about the exploit, and basically encouraged other, like, YouTubers to exploit the system by just, like, spamming this one poll.
Right.
And it's just like...
I think I remember that, actually, yeah.
But yeah, he, like... but, like, I think at some point YouTube acknowledged it and said that they fixed it. But yeah, if there are still people if there are still people saying that it's still happening, that they're still getting, like, random people in the recommendations that they've never heard of, yeah, that's this is still a problem.
Yeah, because like I said, there's been channels where I just scroll down and it's just random poll. I'm like, okay, who's this channel? And let's see. So I got, for my poll, yeah, because right here, Carl Jobs, channel I follow, watch him religiously. I got him in my latest YouTube post. Catacris, watch him religiously, got him in my post. Then IGN, who I don't really watch at all. This is it. Only 2 remained. 126k votes. Vote now.
Yep.
I don't watch IGN. I'm not subscribed to them. I don't pay attention to them. I don't watch their videos. Why is this here?
Because, yeah, I mean... Yeah, if it's still happening, definitely. Like, if you're over 1K and you have that community tab, I'm just going to say this, just in case anybody is listening to this that's over 1K. If you have that community tab, spam the hell out of it, because it'll absolutely help you.
Oh, yeah. Go to the YouTube help on Twitter, and you'll see a bunch of people. It's like, I just hit 1K subs. Where's my community tab at? It's like, oh, that's why they want it so badly.
Yep. I mean, yeah, that's... What were you going to say?
No, you can go ahead.
No, it was an unfinished thought. Go ahead.
Honestly, me too, but let me try to finish it. I just think... I don't know, if I'm like... I try to put myself in YouTube's shoes, and I try to think of solutions to a lot of these problems that people complain about, and some of them, honestly, just aren't easy to fix. Like, just the algorithm is, like, the big one, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, when it comes to the algorithm, that is a really difficult one, because I feel like it was so much easier when YouTube was, like, smaller, and you didn't really have... It was so much easier when it was just, a video gets this many views, recommend it to people.
Right.
It was so much easier. Now it's like there's all these little weird things that go into everything. Everything is weaving in and out, and it's hard to figure out what you're supposed to do. Like, you're supposed to make shorter videos, but at the same time, you sometimes get recommended these massive videos.
Right.
But, yeah.
I feel like the way that the YouTube algorithm is set up now kind of, in the long run, hurts YouTube as a whole. It helps out a lot of channels that basically, they don't make content. They do what I like to call in the game, play the algorithm game, where they'll do like 15-second video, 30-second video, or even an hour long tag the hell out of it with just random tags that aren't related to the video. What was one algorithm for a little while? The little red arrows in the little thumbnails. That was tricking off the algorithm for a little while. Emojis. That was tripping off the algorithm for a little while. And they just stick with that, and that's all they do is just algorithm. And it's just like it's become a cesspool of nonchalant non-creators, while the real creators, the real people that are actually putting their nose to the grind and working hard and stuff like that, just stay pushed down underneath this mob. If you don't play the algorithm game, you're at a struggle.
Yeah, for
basically.
sure. I mean, and that's I was kind of like something like this was always going to happen with the nature of YouTube just being so much bigger than it was, and I do think that's a difficult problem. But if we wrap it back around to like takedowns and stuff like that, I mean, I don't really know. I don't have a lot of insight to what goes on at YouTube because of YouTube, but that seems like it should be an easy problem to fix.
No, yeah, that's definitely the thing.
Exactly.
Another issue that I've started hearing about very recently, although apparently this has been a problem for a long time, is like different YouTubers have not been able to get in their AdSense account. Like they are getting no money from YouTube. Repsion. I was about to mention Repsion, and also Hugbees has been having a very similar issue to Repsion. Have you heard of Hugbees? It makes
I have not.
I thought Hugbees fixed his issue,
did it
though.
get fixed? I saw a video of his
I think so. It was a weird thing where his AdSense ID kept changing to someplace in Finland.
Yeah, something like
France,
that. But I saw a video about it
like
recently. But
he finally
did
he finally got a hold of his MGM, and the MGM I think got it fixed, unless it's still happening.
Well, I mean, I guess some people get lucky, but I've been hearing a lot of different like accounts of this happening. Like Hugbees, it still happened to him. I guess it got fixed, but yeah, like Repsion, and I feel like I heard about somebody else having this problem.
Mm-hmm.
But like the fact that like if this were any other company in India, any other industry, the idea of this lack of transparency would be a federal lawsuit. It would absolutely, like, in any other industry, this would not be okay in the slightest.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's like the uniqueness of the business that we're in, and you're completely right. It's tough because in a sense I want to say that we are like employees, but also there's like an uncountable number of us too, so it's tough.
It's like, to give MCMs at least a little bit of credit. I know a lot of people have left their MCMs, or half of them don't even exist anymore, but to give the MCMs credit, they did help out a lot when it came to channel takedowns, because MCMs seem to be able to contact YouTube a lot quicker, get channels to come back a lot faster. But since MCMs are slowly disappearing, people are slowly working for themselves and stuff, they don't have that one-on-one representation.
Oh yeah, I remember that was like
anymore.
the main thing that like people wanted to join an MCM for, was like the help like with YouTube to like get in direct contact with them and get things sorted out faster.
Exactly. Like, YouTube's not helping us, we need help. Anybody help us. It's like at one point I did try to join an MCM. I think it was Freedom or something like that. It's like they put me on for a little while, but then it started getting really weird with them. Like, they were like, okay, we want you to make one video at least a week, which is fine. But then they're like, and you gotta keep up your viewership, you gotta keep the promotions and stuff like that. And there was like so much extra that they were telling me that I had to do in order to do. I'm like, well, I've got a 40-hour week job. I've got, it's like I might wind up working late sometimes, or I won't have the house to myself where I can do it in order to make the content that I want. The MCM's like, well, we don't need you then. They drop me pretty quick. Like, oh, okay, bye.
Sounds a little bit Channel Awesome-y right there. Just like...
Yeah. To give Channel Awesome a little bit of credit, though, I mean, the way they had their model set, it's a really good model. Just the people that were trying to run the model weren't as good people.
I mean, the concept of Channel Awesome and what they were trying to accomplish was fine. It was just the fact that the people at the top were totally incompetent. You're totally right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tough... What do you guys think... I don't know, just because I'm like, I want to be optimistic. What do you think could be solutions to maybe specifically like the YouTube's like lack of transparency and like the video takedowns? What could help remedy that?
I think the main thing would be what we talked about before, maybe time stamping, at least the area that is in question. I don't know how they would go about physically doing that. With swear words, obviously it'd be easier because you can you swear too many times, here's the timestamps because this is what picked up on the algorithm. But when it comes to misdiagnosing a video, saying that there's child endangerment when clearly there's not child endangerment, obviously they won't be able to timestamp it because it's non-existent.
But at the same time, it would be just easier it would be easier for a manual review to review a video if the AI were to timestamp, like, here is where the child endangerment is happening, or this is where the allegiance to
where the bot tripped off.
Just show the clip that tripped off the bot, basically, and a manual reviewer can come in, look at that clip, and say, okay, that doesn't make any sense, move on.
Exactly.
Like, if you're gonna train the AI, because that's why we have this algorithm. It is specifically designed to try and train this AI for other things. So if your goal is to train the AI, you're doing a horrible job at it.
Yeah. I think also, so they do what they call a check. And this check is like whenever you're uploading a video, you can actually see this if you sit there and watch the upload and stuff like that. It goes through a processing part where it processes the video out. And then it says check-in. And I think during that check, that's when the algorithm needs to come into play. And then it's like, oh, okay, well, here I found a violation during this check. Please either fix it, talk to us, and stuff like that. And that way, you're not uploading a video that's going to be 24 hours up, and then you're just going to lose your revenue or lose the video or just lose everything. It's like 24, 48 hours later, like, oh, well, crap, my channel's gone because the bot went, oh, yeah, by the way, this, and this are all screwy. So, channel.
That's definitely an issue. The fact that you have this check system in place that, like, tells you, like, okay, these are the violations are in the video. Like, it looks at, like, hey, this is, like, the copyrighted content that you have in this video. This is where it is. The fact that it has that, and then the AI will then pick up on that later on, will then, like, find stuff later on after the video is already uploaded and out there, that feels unfair. The fact that you then, like... I don't know. It's just annoying.
For sure.
They need to make the check stronger, basically, and better. And then after that point, after it's done the check, after it's said, oh, your video's good to go, leave the checks up to the community.
Yeah.
If the community oh my god, he's killing a dog and somehow the checks miss this, the community will let YouTube know. I can promise you that.
Yeah.
Now at that point it's like, oh, I'm getting 1,000 flags on this video. I should probably go check it out.
No, definitely. I feel like user reports, user reviews need to hold, like, more weight. I think that is something that needs to happen. as well.
Sure, yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Ideally, like, everything would be manual and everything would, have a person be looking at it. But, it's just it's just that balancing act that's tough to get just right. What do you guys think about like TikTok's algorithm as opposed to YouTube?
TikTok's algorithm is weird.
It is weird.
Yeah, it is. So here's my algorithm set up for my channel, apparently. If I upload any TikTok anywhere that's not 6 o'clock in the morning, it goes nowhere.
How'd you figure that out?
Yes. So my first times on TikTok, my first couple of videos and stuff like that, I was getting 8-10 views at best, and I uploaded them pretty late in the afternoon because, like I said, I get off of work really late. So I uploaded them like, oh crap, I didn't get the views that I wanted. And occasionally I just experimented with times, and then of course, as you know, I get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and on my way to work, and then sometimes I wind up sitting in the deli section waiting on my truck to get there, and this is around 6 o'clock in the morning, and I hit upload and go get off of work. I'm like, oh, that video got 500 views. Okay, try it again, 6 a.m. Oh, that video got 700 views. Okay. Then if I try it at any other time of the day, nothing. It doesn't go.
That's a
anywhere.
very strange quirk. I've never heard of something like that before.
That is, and that's one of the things about the TikTok thing that I've noticed, is that it does like vary from person to person, and it's also weird because I feel like it's both easier to get popular on TikTok and harder because it's just like oddly specific about like what you need to do.
Yeah. TikTok is literally a one-hit wonder kind of site, where YouTube kind of is like that sometimes, where you get that one popular video and you'll garnish a lot of subscribers. That's not always the case. When it comes to TikTok, if you get that one popular video, you'll see your followers just go woof, straight through the roof.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've noticed that, like, apparently, what I've learned recently is that YouTube Shorts apparently has its own contained algorithm. So videos are actually recommended differently with the YouTube Shorts system, which I find very interesting.
That is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that I believe 100%.
Because yeah, like
keep talking. I'm going to submit something in the chat for.
Because yeah, I had never heard of Nile Red, of the YouTuber Nile Red, before the Shorts thing came up, before like the Shorts system was introduced, and now I'm kind of a big fan of him, but I had never heard of him. I don't know, but like he just happened to have this one like channel where he just spammed shorts, just like weird chemical reactions that he recorded, and he just like uploaded them constantly, and it boosted him in the algorithm.
Yep.
And it's just weird. Like, YouTube Shorts does seem to have a very TikTok-esque algorithm where if you just spam videos, like at least like a video a day, you'll absolutely explode.
Yeah, that's 100% the goal with it too.
There is my top 5 videos on my channel, and I want to note that they are all shorts.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
At 4.4K, 2.6K, you know. It's just like my videos that I actually spend time and effort on barely break double digits sometimes. So it's just like,
Yep.
On the one hand, it's a good thing, but on the other hand, it's quite annoying.
I do want to find a way. I have an idea as to how to implement shorts to my channel, but I don't want to just do like stupid low budget, like low effort stuff. Not low budget. Everything I do is low budget.
Yep.
But like, I don't want to do a bunch of like stupid low effort stuff. I actually have like a really good, really well planned idea for how to basically crank out daily shorts on my main channel. I want to see if I can do it for like a month and see what happens. I think that would be a really interesting experiment for me to like bring to this podcast. at some point.
It's kind of something. Yeah, it was kind of something I was contemplating a bit, but I'm like, I would feel like a real dick if it worked, to be honest. But I was like thinking about making a shorts where I was just going to upload a short a day, and it's just going to be me saying a number, and I'm just going to keep counting each day that I put one out.
Because like going back to Spiffing Brit, he made another video about like how to manipulate the system with YouTube Shorts, and like he actually set like some ground rules of like what you should do with YouTube Shorts. One was upload daily, and the other one was don't try to make like a consistent storyline. And I think another one was like it should be at least like 15 seconds. Like it has to be really short.
Yeah.
Have very little consistency with other like videos that you made, and they have to be daily. And use SpongeBob, yes.
Dude, I'm not even kidding. Alright, so the first video that you see, the most popular one, 4.4K, has SpongeBob at the end talking about Advanced Darkness. That video on TikTok, that's the one that caused my channel to explode on TikTok, has almost 70,000 views.
Holy crap.
So SpongeBob is...
I mean, totally. It trending topics absolutely helps as well. Just like on regular YouTube, it helps. Trending topics, popular topics, what have you. It definitely helps. What was I gonna say? There was something else. Actually, yeah. There has been a YouTube short, like one of the first YouTube Shorts channels. Like people have like figured this out, that there was a YouTube Shorts channel that like broke like 1 million subs within like a month of the shorts being like a thing. And it was a Minecraft channel where all this guy does is just make a short with a picture of a Minecraft block, and he just relays the information of the Minecraft block, and he just churns them out like daily. And he got like 1 million subs in like a month just doing that.
Yeah, that's the like good side of being so niche, is that you can find your audience really quick. That's kind of been the trouble that.
Oh yeah. See, I wish my friend Google was still, and I do have a friend whose nickname is Google for some weird reason, but before YouTube Shorts ever existed, he did a mini-series, and I don't know why, it was the dumbest videos ever, but for some reason I just absolutely enjoyed it. I'm like, dude, you gotta keep doing these. These are gonna be big at some point. He stopped making them, sadly, but it was stupid videos like how to open yogurt, or how to turn a page, or how to use a pencil. Stupid stuff like that, but I'm like, my God, for some reason this is gold. I don't know what. If he would have stuck with it and went to YouTube Shorts, he'd probably been 1 million subs easy.
Little do you know that he actually went on to become How To Basic.
Yeah.
Probably. Oh, man.
Yeah, it's been about 35 minutes, so maybe we can go on to video reviews.
Alrighty.
Alright, let me just drop in.
It better be good, or so help me.
Yeah.
No gotcha.
Just drop into that link and then.
Alright.
If I see one Gotcha Life video, I will riot and call Dream and tell him he's a cheater.
Alright, so.
I think I'm here, yep.
I am here.
Alright, is that everybody's in the watch together, right?
I think so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Blender Animation Studio. Why is this llama video always the first thing?
It's very strange. I don't know why it's
there
a thing.
It is.
First video we're looking at is by DannyFoundSomething.
Alright.
So this is a video about Resident Evil Yes.
The
I
Village.
keep trying to say Resident Evil 7, but no, that one's already out. Yeah. Let's get into this. All right. I'm just gonna do a little countdown for post. 3, 2, 1. Let's jam.
Imagine being thrown into a place you've never been before, looking for anything or anyone to know where the hell you are. And then you see this.
There we go.
So you'd figured, why the hell?
I bought a nice Emerson
You got
Bluetooth
nowhere else.
speaker, and I forgot it was connected.
So you go in, never really knowing what's inside these woods. But something in the back of your mind tells you that
Deers or
there might
bears.
be something in there. You slowly begin to start feeling this impending realization that something.
I've always found the concept of doing like a first-person video really interesting.
Yep. Like a found footage thing.
Mm.
Oh, that was a
I'd
nice
like to
touch.
do
That guy
some sort
running.
of.
Well, you run.
Mm.
Hardcore Henry is one of my
I haven't
favorite
seen that.
movies.
I still have not seen Hardcore Henry. I need to
You
watch
gotta
that.
look it up, it's pretty awesome.
You manage to find a
It
sanctuary.
is hard to watch if you get motion sickness, but
It looks like this place has been abandoned for years.
Dang, this dude just got the perfect location. Well, there is a house right next to it, but
exactly. Abandoned for years, beautiful white house. Yeah, that would be a hell of a
Yeah.
location to do some
oh,
filming
here we
at.
go.
Oh.
This is very interesting. It's like a video
Sounds like a
essay, but
party.
also almost like its own short film. It's
Yeah.
kind of
You're
cool.
slowly
Yeah.
losing grip on reality
Definitely has the found
Those
footage
flash
thing and stuff like that.
as it flickers on and off.
Yeah,
Kind of
and
a
he's like narrating what's
creepypasta.
happening. This is cool. I always appreciate when
Mm-hmm.
when like they add some live action stuff to video essays. Like I know this dude
Yeah.
Grandma's Kisses. He has a channel and he always like add some live action stuff to it.
That's true horror.
Hmm.
This is good. I'm loving this so far.
I need a jump scare. Give me a jump scare. Come on.
Now,
Okay, so are we
obviously,
switching
you
into
can
gameplay now?
I love the horror genre.
Okay.
From non-stop fun horror movies to fantastic horror TV shows,
What the dog doing?
or
Ugh,
anything.
baby's
Jeez.
freaking out.
Special
Usually
effects there.
anything that can make my balls shake and jump is always my favorite thing to experience.
That's a
And that
good
feeling
gag.
is
That's-
Okay, that's pretty
That's
good. Yeah.
That's good.
The horror genre in video games is an expansive, exhilarating experience that begs to be played alone in the dark. Video games can sometimes serve as
true.
an escape from the real world, and most of the time, it can immerse you into these fascinating worlds that the developers
Fortnite is
create.
definitely
It
a
can
horror
be
genre, that's for
absolutely
sure.
But what happens when developers want you to experience something different? They actually want you to feel uncomfortable and genuinely disturbed. To the point where you don't want to be in this
His
unpleasant
voice
world
gives
that they
me
created.
Tat's top
Not because
5
it's
view.
bad, but because you're scared. Now that's what I call a true horror game. Horror games can accomplish a lot of things, if done right. If the atmosphere is unsettling, the enemies are terrifying, and the story is nail-biting from beginning to end, then you got yourself a good horror game on your hands that gamers
damn.
will undoubtedly get scared of. But you know what's even scarier than horror games? Besides that.
There you go, Pyro. Your favorite game.
I know we're gonna get taken
Survival
down though.
Horror games.
Hmm.
Which finally
Yeah,
brings
that was the
us
uncensored
to
version.
Resident Evil Village. Resident Evil Village is a survival horror done just right. It beautifully captures the essence of a perfect survival shooter.
Oh shit.
The gunplay, the variety of
See, for
enemies in the
me,
game,
Resident
even
Evil
the
Village
defensive
hasn't been
mechanics feel
scary
so
enough.
satisfying when dealing
Yeah,
against
I haven't
the
played it
strong
yet. I
will
watched
from an enemy encounter.
a few videos on it, but
Its controlled yet intense nature of giving you a certain amount of enemies is completely manageable, but at the same time, it can feel overwhelming. Village is one of those cases where it can showcase the goofiness aspect in the game
Hit the pig.
while still
Kill it.
being fucking scary as hell. It's that good. Maybe it's the cheesy writing that
Unless
gets
you're fighting
me,
Lady
or
D,
the
then it just
over-the-top
becomes a whole
boss
other
fights
game.
that
No.
make me so giddy about this fantastic game. Jesus Christ. Or maybe it's the difficulty I started from the beginning. Oh, what the fuck? What is that?
Sparky, no.
Jeez. All right, so that was over 5 minutes. We usually only usually only do this for like 5 minutes.
all right, I got
But
you.
that
like
was
that,
a
though.
really good video. That was a really good video, and I'm looking at
I
his
really don't have any.
looking at his video, Danny.
I honestly don't have any bad critiques.
Yeah, I mean, I can't think of really anything. That was a really good video. I'm looking on
Yeah, I
Danny
thought
Found Something's channel right now, and he only has 242 subs. Make that 243. I'm subbing to him. The one thing
244 once my actual screen loads.
the one thing that I can say as I'm looking at his channel, and the thumbnails need work. The thumbnails are very kind of bland, I guess. There's just because like this video that we're looking at right now, it's just Resident Evil 8. It's just Resident Evil Village promotional art. Like there's nothing actually.
Yeah.
Like yeah. That's really my biggest complaint is just...
Well, here's Misal Dragon says, you're a little quiet, muffled to me, but really like the video, even though not a big horror fan. He was a little muffled, too, from time to time. It might have been the gameplay audio is just a little louder than his voice, or it kind of, like, was on the same level, where there were certain points where I couldn't hear him, but...
Yeah, I do feel like his audio is a little quiet. You're right about that. Yeah,
I was going to bring that
right
up. I thought
audio was a little quiet.
For sure. I say that as I don't know how my audio is recording right now, but I thought the editing was pretty good and it made up for some of the lack of audio. But yeah, for sure. Like if you ever just want to like save up some money, get a better mic, like it could help out a lot. And yeah, just maybe spending a little bit more time on thumbnails. I know I'm still not amazing at thumbnails, but just things to work on. I thought the guy like showcased his thoughts on the game that he likes really well. That's like the main purpose. So yeah, he did a good job.
Yeah, and he's definitely got a future in live action if he ever decides to go that approach. Because that beginning, like I said, was just awesome beyond reason. I was really invested through that.
Oh yeah. Honestly, this just in general, I guess to boil my thoughts down, this is a really, really good video, but is also a little rough around the edges. What you have here is really good, but just refine this a little bit more. Put a little more effort into the thumbnail. Make it a little bit more unique. And yeah, we got something great here. Next up is Flawless Victory. Let's see what Flawless Victory has to go.
Fatality?
Flawless Victory.
Apparently, Mortal Kombat 10 is supposed to be free next month for PS Plus.
Oh, cool. Yeah, this is Flawless Victory. So countdown for recording purposes. 3, 2, 1. Let's jam.
Hi. Hello. It's been a while, you silly livers.
Also didn't record.
Oh, right. Did we already heal?
Sorry, what was that?
Pokemon.
So
Pokemon.
I was trying to read the text, but the text went by too fast. So it sounded like it said something didn't record properly. But
like super dead.
For a second, I thought you said. For a second, I thought you said you didn't hit record.
No.
and I was
Have you seen that Vine?
Oh.
I was
yeah,
terrified.
that too.
Blue bar.
Mm.
It's like,
Well, you didn't back up my audio, Pyro? God, it's your podcast. You should be on control of this.
Oh, jeez, yeah, yeah.
Jeez, Rick.
blue bar.
So we're looking at a Let's Play here.
Yep.
Thank you for waiting.
Mhm.
Restore your Pokemon to full health.
Pokemon.
I
Looks like it got Misty with him.
We hope to see you again.
Never heard of this game.
Nope, not Misty.
Never heard of Pokemon Colosseum?
So long.
Oh, this is Colosseum. I've just never seen this part of the game.
Oh.
I've never seen 3D Pokemon before. Always play 2D.
I've heard of it before. I've just never. really
Pokemon
sat
had a
down
rough
and watched it.
transition to 3D.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got new Joy-Cons. Well, I agree. Because those are the ones that I like.
I like the border. I
Oh,
like
okay.
the little
I found the
characters
battle.
that they
What
have.
are we on?
Like,
5.
Out of 15 or
little
something?
character.
I don't
I'm assuming these are the hosts,
It's been a
so.
while.
Yep.
Wow. You've come a long, long way from home. You should be proud of yourselves. But prepare for a thrashing. I never miss targets when I get them in my sights. Oh gosh!
Wait a second. Is that a gun?
Are those supposed to be overalls?
I like the little back and forth they
Fast
have.
text.
Where's overalls instead of
Yeah, they have a good chemistry, a good
ew,
back and
that
forth.
thing's
You're right.
gross.
Lily?
They're
Yeah, because a lot of the like
Why are
I've seen
you-
when people try to do this, a lot of it just ends up to pointing out things at the screen.
Father questioning your
But they
honor?
seem to be going at it more. Just
Yeah.
yeah, we're just dudes playing the game and
Thing that's grammatically correct.
see that.
Okay, so basically, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that they're kind of modeling themselves after Game Grumps, maybe.
That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting, yeah.
Call!
Sure.
I'm on top! What?
Only so far, I've actually laughed, so they're already better than Game Grumps.
Oh!
Damn.
Hey, now, when Aaron and JonTron got together, I died laughing during that Sonic video.
Oh, yeah. What is this?
Got Knuckles stuck on the wall.
What is my life?
What is... You gotta come
They
back
had
here.
their, back in the day,
We're
they
gonna
had
do
their
this again.
moments, definitely. But, like, I just,
Shadowrun.
they fell off big time. I don't know.
Block.
Aaron is not.
I stopped watching after JonTron left.
Yeah, I mean, they were still fine for a while after Dan came in, but, like, after a while, I could tell that it was
D-O-E-D.
something changed, and I don't know what, but I feel like it just, yeah.
To me, it felt like the jokes became more forced.
Yes, yeah. It felt like
He's very
they were
goad.
putting on a character, I
Don't
guess.
dig a hole. That's what
Mhm.
you
If only an earthquake or something crazy. Alright, just go all out on that thing.
Like, when it comes to
do. Die.
So I know nothing about new Pokemon.
when it comes to Let's Plays, it's really hard to critique.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true
everything
because
It is having a panic.
I mean it's like I haven't played this game before. I'm not particularly interested in this game, so like if I find myself being bored, I can't really blame the video for that. You know what I mean? Because this is like
'Cause,
specifically
like-
targeted to me.
Yeah,
Oh.
because like when it comes to Let's Play videos,
Sandstorm Raven.
if you can get someone interested in a game that you haven't played,
He's in hyper
or
mode.
if you can get
Right.
someone interested in the game that they haven't played, I mean, that's your goal basically.
Right, exactly.
Tsurubudo!
So yeah, like, but when it
Like,
comes to that sort of thing, that's something you
I've said
can't
this-
teach.
yeah.
That's something you
Right.
can't like just. That's something that you need to just improve on
I've
your
said
own.
this before. Yeah. I've said this before, and I'll say it a million times when it comes to Let's Plays for me.
What are you doing?
Most of the time when people come in to
No,
watch a
not my
video, they
certificate.
either know a lot about the game or know nothing about the game. But usually they're watching it for the person playing the
Right.
game, for their interactions with the game
Yes.
and stuff like that. And if you're just like the bland person, we're playing this game and look, he's shooting a gun at me, and you're gonna have energy. You gotta have like maybe some funny jokes in there. You know, you gotta keep the person entertained because, like I said, the focus is a little bit on the game, but mostly on the
Right.
person.
That's like the best. I think they're doing pretty good at right now because they seem to just be being themselves, and that's the best niche to fall into is just being yourself. You know.
If I'm gonna critique this at any which way, shape, or form, the microphone could be better. I'm assuming that they're in a room and they're
Right.
quite a distance away from wherever their
What was that
audio.
Yeah,
noise?
they said something about that
at.
in the beginning, so I don't know. I don't want to fault him too much, but yeah,
Mhm.
just audio is super important, especially for
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah, like
Plays.
the only major criticism that I can have. Yeah, the only major criticism that I can have is definitely the audio. Just like the music is just ever so slightly higher than their voice, so that's really the biggest criticism that I can give. Is just audio balancing. So, so next we have Misal Dragon. All right, yeah.
Yay.
She hath returned, and this is actually a video that I've actually seen from her. So,
Okay, well, I haven't seen it yet.
all right.
Hey.
Oh crap. So, for post-production purposes, 3, 2, 1, let's
Hey.
jam.
This video is just for fun and to try and help others improve. Please don't go out of your way to harass or hunt down anyone mentioned in the video. Thank you, and enjoy. Well, this is the second time, so if there's a third, then expect to see me much more often, because I might be sticking around a lot more often. If that happens, I'll need to get a proper intro, so look forward to that. Anyway, I'm guessing we're checking out another dumb video today. On a lady called
You excited to see the
Deviant
proper
Crow. My
intro?
creator has seen her videos before and didn't care for them, so I don't have high hopes for this, but let's check out the video. Shall we?
Oh boy, we're making a video on Matpat. Everyone's favorite Matpat.
I don't like Matpat's videos a lot of the time. Can't say what I think of him since I've never met the guy. But
I
from
used to
outsider
like
peeking in,
Matpat
he does seem
videos,
like a
but
pleasant
then they
guy.
just got,
He
like,
has a
weird.
kid, and from my perspective, it seems
Yeah.
like he's trying his best to do his best. His
I like Matpat.
content just isn't for me or my creator for the most part. The reason I stopped the video here is so everyone knows.
There was
that
that
my
meme
creator
about
doesn't
him
like
being the one
content
to.
of Miss Deviant Crow
There was
or
some meme a
Matpat,
while
so
ago
there's no
about like
bias
his
in
fans
this
trying to
video.
like
On the quality
make him the
scale,
new
Matpat's
host of like
average.
Jeopardy.
Debatable.
And,
I think his video quality is.
I'd probably
But
start
that could
watching
just be
Jeopardy
because my quality is
Yeah,
if he
honestly,
were
me too.
Who
the
knows?
host.
When I saw that Matpat had a video about the whole Scott Cawthon
Matpat's
drama,
fans can be
Which you
just
didn't
as
link
bad as
below
some
your
dream
video.
stands.
Don't worry, I'll make sure my
At some
creator
point.
links it
Because
in
I
his
made a
video's
video
description
one
for
time
anyone
kind
who
of
wants to check it
debunking
out.
his little
Remember to link
portal
your sources,
companion
kids.
cube dead
Otherwise
body
people might think you're
theory.
hiding
Because I
something.
was able to actually
you know,
get the
where he
companion
donated
cube to
to a
go
lot
through the
of
thing.
anti-LGBTQ
And
politicians.
everybody's like, it
When
was
you
just
say
a
he,
theory.
you may
And
wanna
it
clear up that
started
you're still talking about
berating my
Scott.
channel. I'm like,
My
holy
creator
crap, dude. I was,
mistalked that you were saying
it was just
Matpat
a
had
joke. I
donated
know
money,
he wasn't.
and rather than
Yeah,
Scott the first time she saw
There are
this
definitely
video, my
some,
creator is
and I can go for
easy.
every YouTuber though. I feel
And
like
of course, my prediction was
I can go for every
Matpat was gonna say
YouTuber.
some
Just
centrist
everyone
bullshit
has
Which
that
he didn't
rabid
do,
fan
at least
base.
not from what I remember, but I can see how you came to that conclusion. He stated that Scott did donate to some people who were against the LGBTQ.
I wouldn't say that Matpat's fan base is on the level of Dream though. Absolutely not.
To support the FNAF community
No.
because Scott isn't the.
I don't think
community,
they're
or at
that
least
bad.
That's what my creator and I got from the video.
Yeah.
Clearly, you got something else.
must be very hard to pick between the fascist and not
Ooh.
fascism.
For some people, yes, it is.
This
Whether
is
that be through fear, a person's upbringing, or just plain stupidity, it can be difficult for some people to make choices these days, even smaller choices. My creator would have pineapple on her pizza if she could handle the texture, whereas I have ghost peppers on mine if they put those on pizzas. My point being, we have to make a choice and compromise.
And why we're talking about it, multiple people in that were in anti-LGBTQ run certain facilities.
My
I
creator
mean,
hadn't
technically
heard of
speaking,
this
you
till
can
now,
get
and
ghost
she checked
peppers
the
on pizza.
description.
They also make like
There's
a
no source
naga
or proof
pizza
of this
too.
claim, so my creator had to look it up on
You just have to
Google.
find the right
She
place
found
to do it.
something, and while it's not the best, there will be a link in the description for those who may want to look into it. Careful, it's from BuzzFeed. If Miss Girl can't be bothered to prove her claims, then I'm not putting that much effort into it.
Yes, the man with multiple bankruptcies ought to keep things tight when it comes to money.
Why is this guy
She can
comparing
borrow a small sum of $1
Matpat
million.
to Donald Trump all of a
If
sudden?
you don't get that joke, then
Yeah, I'm
please
kinda
click
confused
the
as to
link
what
to
the
Kids
video's
Start
going
Companies. Though, in all seriousness, it feels like you're starting to drift away from the topic.
Yeah,
of the
like she's
video.
saying.
You know, talking mostly about FNAF, the community, the fandom, maybe a bit of politics, but that's not the majority of the video in my opinion.
Also, Matpat, I don't know if you didn't know this. Well, it turns out you don't know jack shit about politics, and I hate to guess why. It's probably because he's white and wealthy. It doesn't, actually need to care that much. But anyways, that aside, yeah, the military's overfunded actually, and we need to start giving it less money.
Well, at least you showed some sort of proof, but no source. Though I think most people know the military is overfunded, not everyone does, so there goes another link for the description. Now, Matpat wasn't the one giving the money to the military. That was Scott because he fears for our country. Matpat was just reading articles and saying what he thinks it means for the FNAF fandom. Well, for the most part anyway. There is some, what seems to be like defending Scott in there, but let's be honest with ourselves. If we had Matpat's job, we'd probably hate to find out what Scott's done and try and help the community realize Scott's no longer the driving force behind the fandom.
Like, Scott, I genuinely believe that you think Scott Cawthon did this for the right reasons.
You edited this video. You recorded your lines. You couldn't do another take? You said Scott when you meant Matpat. You couldn't even put some text to correct that mistake? You can put text on the screen because there's some on your video in the upper right hand corner. Seriously, it isn't even that hard to fix or try and correct. Did you not script it and just ranted or rambled and then edited your insane speech into a video to post?
Certainly, the most important issues, and I'm not going to say, oh, well, it's up to your opinion what's an important issue. No, the most actual important issue going on in this country is fucking Republicans trying to take the rights away of minorities.
So the most important issues aren't the homeless people dying.
Okay. Okay. I can understand the cringe.
It's not the people letting their pets go and endangering the indigenous life. Nope. It's the minorities, and just them. That sounded meaner, but I understand what you're saying. Minorities are treated like subhuman sometimes, and that is absolutely horrible. People should be treated with respect and like people, no matter the color of their skin, no matter who they love, no matter if they're trans, non-binary, agender, or something else they can't control. But there's a lot of issues in the world, and if my creator had it her way, we'd probably be worried more about abusive parents than other problems. Children are small,
Okay, we're
weak,
6
and
minutes
shouldn't
in
be treated
there.
like they were on Daddy-O-5. So I
Oh,
think
no.
everyone can say what they think is the most
Daddy-O-5,
important
oh,
issue.
God.
All right,
Personally,
that's.
think
I just
we
noticed
worry
that
about
was. I
endangered
just noticed it's
animals,
been
and
a little
you
longer than
think
5
that
minutes.
minorities are the most
We're all just focused
Yeah.
listening.
So, what there's not a lot that I can really say about this video. It's a really good rebuttal to a complete moron. So that's really like it's this video is really well spoken. Misal, you're still a really well spoken individual. You're this character that you're playing is really entertaining to listen to. Really fun personality. And just once again, the fact that you're editing this on a phone is still really impressive.
Oh, she is. That's respect for that.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
But like,
For sure.
I do feel like
This just proves to people that you can edit with a phone. It's just...
yeah, I will still stand that it is very important to eventually graduate to a PC and get like a more sophisticated editing software. I think that should always be your end game. But doing this sort of work on a phone is still really impressive. That being said, I will continue to give a few criticisms. The fact that every time that the pose changes, there's a slight flash, to where like the character model kind of like disappears for a second. Try and polish that out. Figure out like if there's like a gap in between the two images on like the tracks that they're on. Make sure that those are like closer together, so there's not that flash.
It just comes down to like finger editing, but
Yeah,
it does go a long way. Just making sure.
Like those are like every criticism that I have is just a minor nitpick that just goes with practice, and I know a lot of it comes with the shortcomings of the editing software that you're using.
Exactly. Just a few things need to be tightened here and there.
Definitely.
Yep.
I noticed the backgrounds, the change are the same as well. Maybe change it up a little bit. Maybe make it like seasonal from time to time. I noticed she's got a pumpkin there, but I think that was their last video too.
Yeah, I
Could be
don't know.
something
I kind of
think
like the
about.
background though. I mean,
Could be
it's.
interesting.
But yeah, maybe
I like the background. but,
multiple
yeah.
backgrounds. I guess that could be a thing. Yeah, really, all I really have are.
Getting close to Halloween decorated. It's just all
Yeah, for
nitpicky.
sure.
Yeah.
I thought she was.
All I really have are minor nitpicks, definitely.
Yeah, I thought she was eloquently spoken, and I thought like the things she had to say, like she said them well. But I'd like to maybe hear her speak up just a little bit more, and to like get some
Yeah.
just
Oh,
more
yeah.
like enunciate on more things. Just speak up a little louder. I know like I have a lot of trouble with that too in recording because it's nerve wracking. But yeah, just working towards that. That'd be awesome.
A lot of this
Can't
just
speak a
comes
lot
with
today.
practice, and a lot of this comes with just kind of graduating to more sophisticated technology and software. So,
Oh, yeah. Like I said, like I said last time, I could still see fan art being made of this character.
oh, definitely,
so.
it's a really good character design. I think that with a bit of elbow grease, I can definitely see Misal Dragon going places.
Oh yeah.
Next up is Kpan47 with a Deltarune video, another Let's Play. So,
All right. Oh, Deltarune, is that the sequel to?
it's
God.
yeah, Undertale. It's kind of a
Undertale,
sequel.
yeah, I don't know why.
It's kind
like
of a
a prequel?
sequel, kind of a. I don't know what it is, honestly. I think it's like a spin-off sort of thing. It's in the same, like, multiverse, I guess. I don't know.
Universe.
Yeah,
Multiverse.
anyway. Countdown for post. 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Kay, and today we are going to be playing Deltarune. Oh my goodness. If you know, my last playthrough is on my channel. If you want to watch it, you can if you want to. That was my first playthrough of the game. I didn't read anything, no spoilers, never saw anything of it. I just played it, recorded it, sent it out. There was no commentary on it, so if you're into that kind of thing,
I think
there's
those are
that.
called
I really like
Nuzlocke,
the
right?
thumbnails I
Huh?
made, but the thumbnails on these ones are 100
Isn't
times
it
better.
called Nuzlocke whenever
today we're
you're
gonna be
like
playing
stay away
Deltarune
from
Chapter
everything about the
1.
game?
And
No, that's-
we're gonna get to
I
chapter
think that's just called a
2.
blind
This is
playthrough.
why
Nuzlocke is like a
I'm
Pokemon
playing
thing
this because I want to
Blind
play
where
chapter
you
1 and then
you
progress
only
to
catch
chapter
like
2,
the first Pokemon you find in a
all in
route.
one playlist, all in one playthrough.
And then, like,
it's
once a
coherent,
Pokemon
all
faints,
my-
it's dead forever and you
everything's
can't use it
coherent,
again.
Everything's like fresh in my mind and all that.
No. Oh.
So I'm replaying chapter 1. I haven't
It's like when
played
you
it
dies.
in a few
Well,
years
that's
since
it.
it came
God.
out. So
Hmm.
this is gonna be
First of all,
last for me.
this is a very long intro.
Let us.
I feel like it needs to be ever
Begin.
so slightly shorter, or just
So
put in at the
obviously,
end of the video,
start off
even.
with these
Because
Mm-hmm.
Joker moments.
Or just make it like a block
'Cause
of
I feel
text
like-
if you want.
Gonna hurt my feelings, honestly.
or just even just like
They're
if you
gonna be
want
like,
it in there,
"You
like
wanna make
all
a
that
character?"
information
And then
could have
I'm
been
like,
put in
"Yeah,
the
I wanna make my
description, to be
character."
completely honest.
And then, boom! It's like
Because
don't
like
matter.
people want
Or during this
So
part of our
Yeah.
game.
savage, so
because like as
absolutely
from
so-
what I
Now, if you haven't played Deltarune, it's free to play.
like,
The
from what
first
I've
two
gathered,
chapters are free to
people
download and
want-
play on iOS,
people want to get in the
Windows.
action in the video as
The
soon as
first
possible. So
chapter
if you're
is free
if you
on
start out with this long-winded
PC,
kind of
free on Windows,
introduction,
iOS,
people are
it's
gonna click
on
off. People aren't
Nintendo
really gonna
Switch, and I
be
think,
patient enough to
like,
listen to you,
I think it's on every console.
talking
the
for a
first
long period of
chapter, I
time
think it's on every console.
without
I'll
actually
have
playing
to
the
look it
game.
up. But
Exactly.
yeah. I remember I loved Undertale. I have to re-buy that game. This isn't gonna matter, so why even do it? I have to re-buy Undertale, and I'm gonna play that game. I'm gonna do a playthrough of Undertale
Because you get a
when
customizable character
I
creator
get it
here.
again.
It's actually interesting. I did not know
'Cause
that.
oh my goodness.
that this game had
The
character
Deltarune is,
customization.
like
Yeah,
fresh
it's
in my
pretty cool.
mind because I haven't played it in a while. So Undertale is going to
It's
be
about the same amount of
fresh in my
Cyberpunk.
mind because I haven't played it in a while.
Oh god. Man, when I heard about
Alright.
like Cyberpunk's
That
character
means-
customization and like all the crazy like
And it doesn't
how
really
your
matter
character
what
could
you
almost be
say,
like,
it's not going to really affect you. I
you know,
honestly don't think
different
so. It says it
the
doesn't.
crazy
Everybody
gender
knows
options.
it.
I was really thinking it was gonna be like Saints Row
But, like,
2
It's like you're
with like
creating
how
like,
it
the
can
real
how you can like make a
antagonist of the
character kind
story.
of
Could you
in
imagine?
between
Like,
male and female, almost
like,
of
if
like
you got
mid, you know,
all
transition
1
kind
through
of.
5 chapters,
That's what I was kind of
you're
expecting.
creating, like, the
Yeah.
antagonist of the story.
That's
like, this
not
character
at
you
all
created,
what you
It's
ended
like-
up
like
getting
your
though.
antagonist or something
I was
like that.
expecting like
Understood.
to do crazy stuff, like some of the wrestling
My
creators,
name.
creative characters, you know, where
The
you
name of my
like
vassal?
mold their body
Yeah.
into weird shapes, and
So
But
this thing is
that's
just
bad
save
when
file.
wrestling
So if
games
you
have
haven't
a
played
bigger
Deltarune
character creator
for
than that.
something,
Yeah,
it's
especially
like
with the
that,
state of
it's
wrestling
your save
games right
file.
now.
So
Jeez.
the names you put here,
Mm-hmm,
I think I don't know
exactly.
which one it is that's your save file. It's
I
probably
had to
this
return my
one.
very first,
What the?
2019, I think it was WWE
it's probably this
2019,
one,
because it was just so
but
broken.
it's
And then
gonna
when
be
I
a
saw
save file, so I
the
wouldn't
state of
just name it
2020, I was
anything
like,
stupid or
oh,
whatever, because it's
oh no.
it's just a save file. It's called.
Which one, was
Uh,
it 2019 or
I was
2020?
like,
The
oh,
one
I
that
don't
all the
care, and
memes
I
were
just-
made about,
when I-
like just
one of the first
how
times I played this,
atrocious
made
it
a
I
looked.
save
think
file,
it was 2020
I
where
was
the
like, okay, I just
referee
spammed a
like
whole bunch
clipped
of
him through the
letters in that
map.
save
And
file, and it always irritated me. I was like, oh
literally
my
was so
goodness.
bad they skipped
I can't remember if I
2021.
could change it or not, but if I could, then I'm stupid. No one can choose who they are in this world. Your name is... Wait for it. I know. I remember the intro. Chris!
It's
Chris!
Goat
You don't wake
Mom.
up. We will be late for school. But like,
You wake up and your
excited.
mom's a
Chris,
goat.
if
What do
you
you
wake
do?
I will wait outside for you. Alright? I love her. Oh, what an angel. Wow. Chris kind of scares me. I see Chris and I go. I remember the ending of this game, like the very last scene.
They legit stole that room from Legend of Zelda:
What
Link
is
to the
this
Past.
blood?
It does look like the same
That-
room, yeah.
Is that
At least from
blood?
what I remember of Link to the Past. I haven't played it in a while. And that's been 5 minutes. Okay,
All right.
that is concerning. The fact that it took
It's a basic Let's Play.
it's very
That's
basic,
all.
and I find that to be the most concerning part. Because it took 5 minutes for her to actually get to the actual gameplay.
I think that a little bit
I-
was just like the
Mhm.
intro and stuff and the cinematic at
Yeah.
the beginning.
Mhm.
But I do
I
get
feel
what
like
you're
this-
saying. It could have been snappier.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was just like a long drawn out, and even during the little black text boxes and stuff, it was still just talking about the game, and it's like, and that's fine, but, you know, it's like when you're just sitting there listening to the person talking about the game, like, okay, well, I can just go play the game, and she said it was free, so
Yeah, I feel like there could have been more to this, I guess. Like I don't know, it just
my
it does
points I
need
would
to
have
be
to say, more energy.
more energy, definitely. Just a little bit snappier, just a little bit like, you know, just I don't know. I'm drained at this point.
My microphone quality as well. If you don't have like a pop filter to put over a mic, or you're using a headset and stuff like that, OBS and Streamlabs both offer filter options. Just go down to the filter, go to noise suppression, put it at 30 decibels, I think it is. It'll clear up as much sound as physically possible, and it'll give you a little bit of a clearer audio. There's also cheap headsets to buy, maybe at dollar stores and stuff. They work really good, $10-15.
Yep.
Capture's really decent. Like whatever capture device you're using,
Sure.
really
yeah.
good.
I thought I maybe like appreciated the commentary a little bit more than you guys, because I could appreciate that she was letting her personality shine through a little bit. I could tell that she was just being genuine, but for sure maybe like editing some stuff out, adding some more music, and maybe some stuff like that just to get us into the game a little bit faster. I could also see you, this person, maybe getting into like live streaming, because I feel like this would work.
Oh yeah,
nice
live
too.
stream.
This would work a
really
lot better as a
yeah.
live stream. Her presentation and her cadence would definitely work a lot better for live streaming, I think. Like, as a YouTube video, if you want to... I don't know, just as a YouTube video, I feel like it's a little too slow, I guess. Like, but for what it is, yes, this is fine.
For the main thing, go ahead. For the main thing, yeah, her personality will fit a live stream thing. For an actual video content creator and stuff like that, for games and stuff, you probably want to create some kind of character or some kind of persona, as it were, to entertain the fans. 'Cause like I said, they're here to watch you play the game, not watch the game. And I'll use my channel for example. My channel, don't go to it. It's terrible. No editing involved, but I think our personalities really show through because we're obnoxious. We eat on the camera. We're just trying to be as most obnoxious as we can while we're playing the game, and I think that humor kind of draws in fans and stuff like that. So, like I said, you got to have something that's going to set yourself apart from the other people that are going to play the same game that you're playing.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, like, I feel like that really is my biggest issue with this. It is perfectly fine. It is perfectly adequate. But I could get this from basically anyone else. What you need to do as a content creator is differentiate yourself from other people. Try and take something that you enjoy, take something that you like, and just put your own spin on it. Try and make it as you as humanly possible. May that be, I don't know, put on a persona, not necessarily change your personality, but just accentuate your personality. Working on that, working on improv, working on stuff like that, to just make yourself more like you. As weird as that sounds, like
you on 3 energy drinks and
yes.
I think a lot
Maybe.
of this is that, well, I don't know how many videos she put out or how long she's been making video, but I think a lot of this is just being new and, being new to just being on camera and stuff. Like, I mean, I don't consider myself an expert at all, so I still, I'm getting used to that. But yeah, just keep creating, I think, is the big thing. And you'll find your way.
No, definitely. This is definitely also just something about practice. Just continue doing what you're doing, honestly. Just keep doing what you're doing, and eventually you'll get there. It took me 5 years of being on YouTube to finally figure out what I wanted to do. To finally find my niche, I guess. So
it's taken me 14 and I don't know what I'm doing. I still haven't figured anything out.
Yeah. I feel that to some degree. But yeah, this is the final video of the night. Trillzey. I believe this is another friend of Coffee Cats, to my knowledge. Countdown for post. 5. Wait, no, not 5. Holy crap, no.
What?
Not doing that long of a countdown.
10.
He's got to pad it out. Just pad it out to time.
10.
We're doing a nuclear launch
9.
code.
3, 2, 1, let's jam.
What's going on, fellow escapists? My name is Trillzey, and welcome to my first ever Minecraft video. So, I want to drop by and let you guys know.
I will say he's already breaking the mold. We're not in Minecraft. He's not punching the air, John.
Right now, 60 subscribers is.
We're already one step ahead.
Really hard to have you guys on
You don't
little by little to have
immediately
you
pop in with the...
Oh, no. I was listening to that podcast today.
I will say right off the bat, and I get like if this is just like because of how his setup is, but he is backlit.
And the reason why is because
Yeah.
I've noticed that. Yeah.
I
mean, it's just
I do
not
have
too
an
bad.
issue with the lighting.
out of Atlanta. Well, not just me, but me and my family were leaving out of this apartment. So we got a new house. So we got another comfy place to
Feels
stay
like there's some
that's outside of Atlanta.
the backlight's
Other
like
than that, it's gonna be
causing
really
some
great time.
weird
It's gonna be
distortion with the
really,
camera.
a nice small
Yeah,
life.
I feel like
Well, not really
the
small,
lighting
but
is kind of
nice,
fluctuating
but
because
a
like
nice,
the
decent life
the camera is trying to like
that
auto adjust.
We're all living in. So
So-
we're gonna be living
Yeah.
in a nice, comfy, nice house for a little
So,
while.
too bright.
Also, is the
Plus, he's pointing it out.
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm
window.
saying. He's
is the
backlit
audio
by
like
the
out
window.
of sync
Other
for
than
you?
that, just
Because it
wanna
felt like
personally thank you guys for,
his mouth wasn't syncing
really
up with his
thank you guys
audio.
for coming by
Seems
and
alright to
watching
me.
the channel. And for those
It
of you
is,
not
but it's
subbed,
like very,
just by
very
watching me,
subtle.
Please subscribe to the channel because
Like,
this really
maybe a
helps out
frame or
lot.
two
And like
off.
the video,
Huh.
comment down below too. It really helps. the
Intro's a
channel
little
Yeah, it's the same
long.
thing
Yeah.
like last
This-
time. The video,
that
it
you
just
guys
needs to
think.
be a
Yeah,
little
it's
bit
the
more
same issue.
snappy.
It truly does. But
Yeah.
really, just want to give you. I just want to put my 2 cents in before the video starts. So really,
Like
thank you guys
I'm gonna
so
admit,
much
I
for
used to
watching.
like
then,
rip
fellow
DVDs
escapists,
off,
I'll
and
see you
DVDs
all
have like
until I move
protections
into
where
my house.
the audio sync will
See
either
you all in
not
the next
record at
video.
all or it'll be
Peace.
completely off.
Alright,
So
fellow escapists,
whenever
today
I'm
is a
ripping
whole new
DVDs, I'd have to
brand new day.
resync the
A whole
audio.
new brand new
I've kind
way
of gotten,
for
I can
me to
pinpoint
try
a
to
frame or two
entertain
being
you all
off.
with this game that we're all staring at right now. Hey, look at
There's a
this.
dog going absolutely ballistic outside. I really hope it's not catching on video. Or
Yeah, I can't hear it.
I can't hear it. Alright, so we got some editing finally going on here.
fire.
But, yeah, we're
I'm
gonna-
not sure
we're gonna
exactly
play
happened, but
Minecraft. And, yeah, I played for a little bit of it. I still don't know much about it, and this is basically like a new world for me and my sister to play.
how do you not know much about Minecraft?
I
Come
will
on
say
now.
the background music is mixed really well with his
So, yeah,
commentary.
we're gonna do that in the future. So today,
Yeah.
it's gonna
Yeah.
be me create a brand new experience. I don't know what I'm gonna call
Hey,
it.
$3.99 a month. That's like
moments
more
later.
expensive
I
for
know I
that.
sound desperate for attention, but really, I'm a small YouTuber. I gotta get something. Like,
Okay, that's pretty funny.
so, close enough. I can't really debate.
That's the Sunday approach to it. Sunday literally has a thing where every time he steps on a pressure plate, it says like the video.
This is giving me a little bit of a brand new experience for me. Okay, DPI is very high. Alright. Nice and slow.
Game audio is a little bit
Why
too
is my
loud.
computer frozen? Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
a chest.
Not a bad start
Yeah.
chest.
Hey, it happens sometimes, but hey, I don't know what we're gonna be doing, but I'm still gonna be learning a bunch of new stuff. So hey, first let's play a Minecraft properly. So hey, let's start laying some sources out.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Come on.
I don't know
Oh.
if I play the game properly like that, but
I feel like this is
I
yeah,
can't
I
tell
feel
if
like he's
memeing
trolling.
right now or if this is. Oh, this is causing me mental pain. Don't do that.
Yeah. Okay, something must be up with like my video because I feel like I'm watching a totally different video from you guys.
Okay, he don't like me. Bitch.
Well, we're on Minecraft and he's using a pickaxe to take down a tree.
So you just gonna normally like
Yeah,
this,
I-
right? Alright. Another thing is, I need to find a village.
Hmm.
A village
What
is
video are
very
you seeing?
important for me because
He's being attacked by a witch right now.
in the woods by myself.
No, it's not. Maybe you're later in the video or something.
Is that a village?
That's
You must
weird.
have
That
pulled, like,
shouldn't
way
be
ahead.
happening.
Is that a village? Whenever we get the PlayStation 4 version, we can be able to do
Oh,
this.
hey, Spart, we're almost done.
Hold on there, bud.
So,
Hi, buddy.
okay.
Oh!
You wanna hop in the watch together and watch this final video? It's Minecraft. He used a pickaxe to chop down a tree.
Might make a few things a little bit awkward in editing, but all right.
15 minutes later.
Just don't talk, just watch.
It's a village! I'm safe!
Thank God.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Look at that. My man's on fire. He knew he was up to something.
Okay,
All right,
hello.
all right. Hey,
Love you, Spark.
all right,
Hat's doggo on head.
all right. But yeah, that was almost 5 minutes, so I guess we can just.
Yeah.
I don't know what the heck was going on because for some reason it was like weird for me. So, what are you guys' thoughts on it?
I thought Okay.
True. Go ahead.
The intro did drag on a little bit. I get like he just wanted to update us on something I couldn't really hear. It was a little too quiet for me. I think that was just my volume settings. But yeah, just having that be a little bit more snappier and maybe apply some of the editing you did to the gaming footage to that little bit would have made it go quicker. The thumbnail is also really good. It's just a solid thumbnail. Maybe lean into the fact that like this. I don't know if he was trolling or if it's like really his first time playing Minecraft or not, but I would like lean into that because there's a million people out there that have played Minecraft, and I think it'd be kind of unique to have someone who hasn't played it before. I feel like that might bring in some viewers.
If he continues making those quote unquote mistakes like that, I think I would definitely bring in some viewers. You might understand though. You may get a hate from the real hardcore Minecraft fanatics. I'm not one of them, but I love Minecraft. It caused me a little physical pain watching it, but I'm not gonna like, oh my god, what are you doing? I'm not gonna freak out at you. I kind of found it funny.
That might be the point, though.
It's just like, oh no, exactly.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty solid.
But yeah, keep with that. Yeah, it's funny. I said intro could have been done in game maybe, or at least cut it down a little bit, and never ever sit near a window, please.
Or just like flip the camera around and film it from the other angle.
Or flip the camera, yeah. Yeah, because the camera's going what am I gonna do? Well, yeah, as soon as we got into the gameplay, the video definitely got 100 times better. The editing, there was definite editing. Maybe some audio leveling needed to be fixed, but that's all I can think of.
Solid. Just keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah. I agree. There were some very minor issues, especially on my end, where it, for some reason, went absolutely... I don't know how I'm going to edit that. Holy crap. That's going to be a nightmare.
Well, the only thing I could think of would be to download the video and just start it exactly where it was.
I guess I'll just do that. I guess I'll just show it from my perspective.
No offense. Yeah. Yeah, because you weren't really doing a whole lot of talking, to be fair. But I think you were more confused and just like, what are you guys talking about? I'm looking at a witch.
I have no clue what happened, and that's my biggest fear. But anyway.
No, what you do is you line up your video that you were watching with the actual
I don't know.
Play like, look at this. Look at this.
I have no
mess.
idea what happened. I don't know what happened. But yeah. So I guess that kind of does it. Does anybody have anything to plug? Anything specific you want to talk about?
I got a YouTube channel. So
you do?
I do, yeah. You haven't heard of it?
Oh my god!
What are you doing here? This is for furry porn.
Oh, my bad.
What?
Yeah, I went to the wrong Discord server.
I mean, I'm part cat, but
no, but yeah, if anyone wants to pop over to my channel,
family-friendly Minecraft,
greatly appreciated.
All right, Neo, you working on anything interesting?
In the description below.
I am working on. Oh yeah, my bad.
Well, let's see.
I totally just took over.
Go ahead. I'll let you. No, you go.
Yeah, go.
What new projects you got?
I was working on a video about the Witcher 3 and the depth of choices that you can make in that game. So that'll be coming out soon.
You're gonna give the
I
coins
am.
to Witcher?
I have many times.
Yee. Oh. Oh no. Well, I've got the new series. I actually released episode 1 of Filming on No Budget. And I don't know how episode 1's going to be handled because it's talking about camera angles and how they can benefit you during live action. So that just dropped about an hour ago. So go check that out. As well as Try Not to Laugh Challenge, where we're doing roulette chips, which is supposed to be like nitro chips, but we'll also increase the pain because we'll be doing ghost pepper chips next time. So that'll be fun. And of course I got Toy Store review. I got a bunch of videos. Energy Warrior just ascended. That video was released about a week ago, so just check out my channel and check it all in.
You should totally throw that filming on a budget video in the YTFA subreddit. I think that would be a really cool thing to put in there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Um,
Like I said, hopefully the series takes off, because like I said, all I could think of was angles. Just you can't really tell a person how to shoot at an angle. You can only kind of demonstrate how it benefits you. So that's all I really did for that video, is just, this is how it benefits you. Here's how you can make it better.
Well, for me, I have a few things in development, 1 or 2 things in development hell at the moment. Hopefully they'll be out of it soon. But yeah, I mean, as it is, I think that's all the time that we have. If you'd like to get your content reviewed, then make sure to submit your videos to the YTFA subreddit, the Realm of Rejects Discord server, or the YTFA Amino. With that said, remember to keep at it and keep improving.